crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can go catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed their running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on third. He'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Third and short, like that, on the other side of the field. Just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. This crowd bringing the energy and noise going. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop high and fall to the ground.
He is not going to get there. Stop short the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots. Guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Bites the back on the option to give. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the Knights, the punt, and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Stands in, takes the hit. And he's got it for a big play. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the
Defense. Defense.
The play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to take off. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much.
He's got it on the sideline. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Gators want to move quickly. Wants to throw again. They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun. Line out trying to get it in. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Kane.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting to throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Fires to the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
Defense.
That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Man to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Power football with the run. Still running at the 40. There he goes to the right. And the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quarterback on the keeper. Shoots his way from home. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Gives it on the option. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an act.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the pride. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 22 to ULM. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling on the run. He's got it down the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's now over 150 yards receiving. Might be worth noting that Taylor Jacobs holds the single-game record with 246.
Yeah, and when you got speed on the outside, find them, bro. I mean, those guys that are going to make plays, those are the guys I'm going to feature and continue to find. And so far, he hasn't disappointed. So if I'm Florida, I'm going to keep exploiting that matchup.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he puts through the extra point. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to...
Turning it off! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has him set up first and 10 from the 48. He'll do it himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Kane. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. They lap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's got more. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Oh, gives him the tough step. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Snow. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Back to throw, it's Snow. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides the back and leaves it. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of